Serena, you're pissing me and my homegirls off. You're pissing us off, okay? Leah, you're being exposed, sis. Rob is single-handedly trying to take you down. And Liv, if you are a plant like they say you are, baby, pay her more. Y'all need to up the pay for Liv because Liv is getting the job done. Y'all, but before we get into Love Island USA Season 6, Episode 13, I need you guys to do me a favor. If this is your first time here, sit back, relax, watch the video on through. And if you like what you see, you like what you hear, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're one of my lovely members or subscribers, hey y'all. How y'all doing? Let's get into it. Leah's still talking to Rob, pleading her case with him because she wants him to know that she had nothing to do with Andrea going home, okay? She took a backseat when it came to them voting. She never talked bad about him to her and all the things are the things, okay? She's in a confessional telling us how embarrassed she is because she still likes him. We're not surprised. Okay, yes, it's embarrassing, but we're not surprised. She feels as though he effed up, she effed up, so basically, they could kind of come back together. Girl, if you only knew that Rob is plotting against you, you will leave that man alone. Leah's getting frustrated because he's not giving her no direct answers, okay? All he's thinking about is ills and do they reproduce or reproduct, as he would say. And then he wondered how Connor would feel about all of this. But I thought it was no friends in Love Island. Y'all care too much about other people's feelings if you ask me. But I'm here for it because that's what causes all the drama. He says, of course he still cares about Leah, but he's going to proceed with caution. Rob is not feeling the fact that Andrea went home. He's going to get down to the bottom of this if that's the last thing that he do. I know last episode he said he understood, but homeboy definitely ain't understanding. Especially because he clocked that Leah doesn't really care for Connor like that. And she's playing in his face, making him think she does. That's what T is. He tells Serena that right after this, she's going to get therapy. Please do. Please do, girl. I think you should sit on somebody's couch for a couple of hours. Talk it out. Figure it out. Dig deep. Dig real deep, okay? Serena said that's her homegirl. She won't support her no matter what. She's all for women's rights or wrong. I said that's cute. But sometimes you can't be with the wrong girl because that's how you get caught up in all the mess. Just saying. Rob goes to talk to Aaron because I don't know what it is with Aaron and Rob, but he loved that man, okay? And he's telling her how Leah was pleading her case with him and how he just wanted to make sure that she didn't have any parts to do with it, but she kind of wants to rekindle things between him. And Aaron was like, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. She's trying to befriend you so that way she could go ahead and sneak in and get you. I knew it. And Rob was like, this sucks, yo. I always find myself stuck in the middle of some ish. And Aaron was like, well, maybe you shouldn't be so handsome. And maybe you shouldn't have such a great personality. I'm starting to question you, Aaron. Like, sir, the way you was just boo-hoo crying at the thought of Rob leaving, and now you're just out here complimenting on how handsome he is and how he has such a great personality. Do you want him? I mean, it's nothing wrong if you do, but do you want him? Because I feel like you might need to let Kylie know that. Now everybody's talking to Kendall because they're trying to figure out what's going on with Kendall and Nicole. Serena comes over and tells them that Nicole said it's like 50-50. And Liv's like, no, she didn't say that. Now I don't know if I seen her say it was 50-50, but I know she kept saying that she likes Miguel and she likes Kendall. That she made very clear. But Kendall's like, look, the ball's not just in her court, it's in my court too, and I need to let her know that. But the only thing is, this can go one of two ways. She can either be like, Kendall's pulling out and be done with me, or she could realize that she really likes me and she misses me and she want to be with me. I definitely understand where Kendall is coming from because he's not about to sit around and be played. Because we've seen this happen where people be like, I really like you, and then when it comes time to recouple, they dip on you. So I'm not mad at Kendall for playing it safe, but you also got to play it smart, sir. Play it smart. Connor and Leah sit down and have a conversation, right? Because Connor wants to know what you and Rob was talking about for so long. Leah's like, well, honestly, we still care about each other. She just wanted to check on him. Because, of course, there's still feelings there. But it doesn't take away for how she feels towards him. And I'm sitting there like, Leah, why are you lying? I'm just not understanding. You do know that you don't have to lie to Connor. You can easily tell him that, you know, this isn't working out. I'm not really feeling it like that. I like you, but it's not the same way you like me. But instead, you sitting there making him think that y'all have something more, and you're walking around the house telling everybody that you hate his jeans, you hate the way he talk, you hate the way he walk, you don't like the man, he gives you the icks. But I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it because if you want to be honest, Connor kind of did the same thing to Janae. Except he didn't go around the house showing his true colors. He just played the game very, very well. Karma's a bitch. Karma's a bitch. So then they hug at the end of their conversation, and he kind of tried to give her a kiss, and she was like, boop. Boop. I said, not the boop on the nose. Oh, child, okay? He'll say, if somebody would have booped me, I'm going home immediately. And I'm like, I know that's right, because don't be booping me. Connor, sir, you're going out bad. You're going out bad, and it's embarrassing, and I love it, because I told you I'm going to ha, 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 laugh at your misery every time. So it's time for bed, and everybody's getting ready to go to sleep. Kendall's sitting there reflecting because he don't like the fact that he has to share Nicole with Miguel, because 1 minute she's talking to him and they having a good time, and then as soon as she leaves, she goes talk to Miguel and they be having a good time. That's not sitting right with him. Aaron and Kyla in the shower, and I'm like, are y'all getting it in there? Like, what y'all doing in that shower? Because I saw the leg up. They was all in there kissing. Child, you can't tell me that Kyla and Aaron ain't been effing on the low. Yeah. And from the looks of it, it might not even be on the low, to be honest with you. So it's the next day, and Leah's still talking about how she has these feelings for Rob, right? She's telling Serena how she just doesn't want to hurt Connor. Sis, you're already hurting him. You're already hurting him. But she has to put herself first. I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first. I'm like, girl, all this that you're doing is just so you could be with Rob. And it just is what it is. Like, own up to it at this point, because you're about to be exposed. And like I told you before, Rob has been plotting. Okay, he's about to take you down, sis. He's going to take you down. And Liv and Kyla are going to help him. They're going to help him, okay? So the girls are outside talking, right? And Kyla's telling them how, like, this thing with Aaron seems really, really real. Leah's talking about how she just get the icks from Connor and how she just does not like him. How Connor's just not doing it for her. Meanwhile, the guys done dared Connor to go get the orange juice, right? So he's sneaking across the ground, like crawling on his hands and knees, and they see him. So they're like, you want to join the conversation, Connor? You want to join the conversation? And he just looked like a frozen cat stuck in space, like, huh? And they like, you got caught, you got caught. They're like, we seen him coming from a mile away. When I tell you the disgust on Leah's face, homegirl was disgusted with that man. She is disgusted with that man. Child, she was like, I wish I would have never saw it. I don't know what we're going to do with this girl. I don't know what we're going to do with this girl. Now, Connor and Rob finally get to have this conversation bro to bro. Rob said he wanted the conversation to stay between the two of them. I knew it was about to get messy. I just knew it. Because he basically told him that Leah don't like him like that. Connor says he feels as though she's saying one thing to him and saying another thing to everybody else. And Rob was like, yeah, pretty much. He said he's not going to break up with her or anything like that. But he's definitely not going to trust anything she says. And Rob says you shouldn't, because I don't trust her either. So then Rob goes and go have a conversation with Liv and Kyla, and he's like, I need this conversation to stay between the three of us. And I was like, ooh, child, Rob is on a mission. If he's not on a mission, I don't know what a mission is. He sits back and he tells them, so Leah told me that she never talked bad about me to Andrea. She told me that she didn't really have that much to say in the vote. She kind of sat in the back. And Liv was like, wait. She said what? So he was like, yeah, she said that she really didn't have that much to vote. Kyla said, who? Who said that? Who said that? Who said? Yes, she did. She was the one pushing it. Liv said, I feel like we done got played. Me, Serena, and Kyla, we done got played because she was the one pushing for Andrea to get out the house. I said, y'all don't got no girl code. Y'all ain't got no girl code at all. Because even if that was the case, y'all all still made a decision, baby, okay? But they had no issue telling Rob that Leah was the one pushing for Andrea. So now they over there feeling some type of way. I said, this is about to be a mess. This is about to be a mess. And when I tell you, I really feel like Liv deserved a raise, baby. Liv deserved a raise. Liv was like, she really tried to play us. It was right after the recoupling, all of a sudden she got the icks and she don't like him no more. She went over there and stole kind of from Janae just to turn around and not like him no more. So now she playing in Janae's face. I said, clock it, Liv, clock it. Liv was on it, okay? When I tell you, if they paying her, give her a raise, give sis a raise, okay? She was sitting there like, but she didn't have no icks when it was time for the recoupling. She didn't have no icks when they was out there making out on the dock and doing all the things of the things. Now all of a sudden, right after recoupling, she got the icks. She effed up. I said, woo, child. Now listen, normally, I will be upset about all of this. Let me tell you, normally I would be upset because I'll be like, that's effed up, Leah. But a part of me is like, but it's happening to Connor, so do I care? Not really. Not really, because that exposed Connor and it exposed Leah. And for Connor to be talking about stuff, is anybody in this house straightforward? You're not. We know that though. Because you're basically doing what Leah did. You just did it better. Okay? I love Cordell with his hair out. I just love it. It's so cute. It's so cute. He's such a cutie, okay? And him and Serena are talking, and I'm looking at Serena's body language. I'm looking at Serena's tone of voice. I'm looking at her face, and I'm like, oh, she's done with him again. I was just saying yesterday how I feel like I could have some hope, and she's done with him just like that. Serena, I'm done with you. Honestly, you could go home at this point because you're playing with that man back and forth. 1 minute you like him, 1 minute you don't. When he with somebody, you want him back because you no longer feel safe in the house. I'm over her in the game that she is playing. They basically have a conversation to express that they're both still open. I'm happy enough that Cordell is still open because I do not want him for 1 second to close himself off thinking that Serena is going to be his forever in this house because she is pissing me off real bad. So Leah gets a text right in the middle of her conversation about how she could not see herself having sex with Connor. Girl, you don't even want to kiss Connor. We don't have to worry about envisioning y'all having sex, nonetheless, okay? But the text message basically told them that tonight it's a party. It's a party, it's a party, it's a party, okay? So everybody's excited and everybody's all happy. And when they do a cheers, I told y'all when they go cheers tonight, it's going to be a shit show. And that's exactly what happened. They go out to the dance floor. They realize that, you know, it's some props out there. It's time for a game, okay? And in this game, there's a traffic light, and they're on 2 different sides with a door in between them. So the light is green for dance, yellow for decide, and red for stop. So basically, they start dancing. Then the button goes to the side. You pick whether or not you want to stick in this relationship or you want to twist. Like you want to try something new. And if you want to twist, you step to the side. But if you don't, you continue dancing. When the wall removes, either you're both right there, you're both away, or one and the other, right? Cool, right? Of course, Aaron and Kyla go first. We already know that they're not going to like twist up with nobody. So if they stuck together, they go to the stick bench. Kenzo and Nicole. Now, I was sitting here like this. I don't know what to expect. But when they were sitting there dancing, it was like the side. And Kendall danced his little happy self over to the twist side. And I said, oh, sugar honey, I see. Dad going Nicole over there dropping it like it's hot again her whole life, not even knowing that Kendall's not on the other side of the door. When the door slid open, she was like, I said, ooh. Kendall has instant regret because he feels as though like, he didn't want to be embarrassed. He just knew she probably wasn't going to be there because she's been entertaining men in front of him the whole time. So obviously he thought that she was going to want to twist this thing on up. Makes sense to me. He was protecting himself. I think if he would have known for sure Nicole would have stayed there, he would have stayed there. But I'm not mad at Kendall for protecting himself because I don't want him to get played. But I also feel a little bit bad for Nicole because does this mean that her and Kendall not going to be a thing anymore? And I was kind of liking them together. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. Liv and Miguel are up there. And of course, y'all already know that Miguel was going to twist. He was not going to stand around for Liv. And Liv's upset. And I'm like, for what, Liv? You've been acting nonchalant about everything like you don't really like that man. So I don't understand why you're pissed off. He already told you that he was really feeling Nicole. So I don't understand why you act like you thought that man was going to stay in there. She felt as though they weren't perfect, but she was happy. She thought he was happy. Liv, you know you and Miguel was never hitting it off like that. Kana and Leah. Now this one, when Kana was still standing up there, dancing, and Leah was on the side like this, I said, who child? When the door opened up and she wasn't there, he was like, this just brought so much clarity. Boy, bye. And where she go? Sit right on the bench next to Rob. Right on the bench next to Rob. But baby, nobody broke my heart like Serena did Cordell. Cordell was over there break dancing, okay? On the floor, twisting and turning, getting his whole life. And Serena just went off and dipped. Cordell was like, I really didn't see this coming. And I'm like, poor baby. Poor baby, he can't read the room. He just can't read the room at all. Serena, I'm over you. Serena and Leah, besties, because they are too insane. They playing too many effing games in this house instead of just being honest and straightforward with the people that they with. I'm tired of this back and forth. I like you, I don't like you, I like you, I don't like you. Like, both of y'all need to cut it the F out. So then they get a text message that the stickers need to go upstairs and the twisters need to go to the fire pit. So they upstairs, they at the fire pit, and then they get another text message that they have 3 new people coming in. We have Cassie. She says she's leaving this villa with a dog dad for her dogs. And the girls are going to have a hard time holding their mans down. I don't know. The bombshells ain't bombing. I'm just saying that. We've had some good bombshells. I don't know how I feel about these, okay? Kenny said when the girls meet him, they usually talk about his eyes and his curly hair and his smile. He thinks he's going to have the girls swarming over him. He's a handsome dude. I'm going to just leave it right there. I ain't going to say nothing else until we start getting to the gospel things. I'm going to leave it right there. And then we have Nigel. Nigel said he's the full package. He means business. And he's not here to play. He knows what he wants and he's going to get it. Okay, Nigel, if that's what you say. If that's what you say. The Islanders seem happy that they got some new people in the house. Some of them are eyeing the new girls. Some of them are eyeing the new guys. It's a thing. It's definitely a thing. But overall, the episode wasn't a bad episode. I enjoyed watching it nonetheless. Serena, girl, I'm watching you. I'm definitely watching you. I just need to see how all this is going to unfold, especially when it comes to Leah and Rob, because what I thought was going to be a rekindle is definitely about to be a blow up. Yeah, so we'll be back Thursday, y'all, for another review. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, share the channel so that we can get more people up in here. I appreciate you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Comment down below, and if you have nothing else to say, drop me some yellow hearts and let me know you was here. With all that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.